right, Sheena, we're here, Power Slap number 6. How does it feel to be the queen of Power Slap and the face of the entire women's division?
I mean, it was quite a long journey. I already experienced Power Slap also as an assistant coach, as a competitor, and I'm so glad that I get a spot to be how to say co main event. Yeah, co main event. So my goal is hopefully in the future, as a female, I can earn the main event position too, and yeah, I mean we are moving out from the apex, bigger audience. I think it's amazing how much improved and grew Power Slap in these past 2 years, and I can be a part of it.
Has the overall magnitude hit of how big this has become? You're getting hundreds of millions of views on social media of yourself. Has it actually sunk in?
Um, I think so. Now I'm being 32. I think I'm in this age have better ability to handle it, and just focusing on my goal, improving, and I consider those feedbacks as a very positive feedback that I have to keep doing the path I am. So it's just basically a really good signs for me. I don't really believe that it's actually going to change me. It's just more like sparkling me up. I gain even more fans who supporting me, and I'm very grateful for that. But it's not going to change actually my goal.
Let's talk about Jackie Cataline. What do you know of her?
Okay, so Jackie, I got the chance to speak with her a little bit, and as I said in the other interview in the Fox Live, they were so surprised, like how we can sit next to each other like that. And I just told the lady, like, we are opponents, not enemies. I think Jackie is wonderful and she has a very good background. She's an amazing freestyle wrestler, which is definitely going to bring her a very good performance, a very good power. And I have so much respect for her. And she's just hopped in this power slap. I already have 3 rounds experience. She's just here joining the co-main event. So she has to deal a little bit with different kind of pressure. People have so much expectation from me. I have to, handle this kind of pressure. So I think we both side experiencing something heavy from these competitions, but also in the same time is opening a lot of more opportunity for both of us. And I'm 100% that Jackie is going to give her best in this Power Slap event, and I'm going to do the same. So I think two badass girls going to do a war on this Friday night.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you've seen, but earlier in the week on social media, she said that I'm a real fighter and this is not a fight. This is a competition. Did you see that, or what do you think about hearing that and how she's looking at this week?
Okay, so basically, she may consider this event like a show. Do you think? Like it's more like a show than a real fight, or what do you think?
Yeah, MMA fighters view fighting in MMA as fighting. They don't feel like slap fighting. It
Oh,
may
okay, I
actually
understand why
be
your
a
point.
real fight to them. And so, do you have anything to say that, is this a real fight? Is she going to get a real fight come tomorrow night?
I understand that. Well, this is a perspective how she's seeing power slap from like objectively from outside, and I think it may change her opinion, may not, once she's going to experience it as a competitor, because it's two different perspective. So when I was seeing power slap 2 and I wasn't part of this league or industry, I this is a lot more than just a slap. So this is what all I can say. But people may not understand until they are not getting actually physically into. So with the experience she has now, I can understand her perspective. And let's see, maybe she's going to add something more to her thoughts after she competed in it.
When for you did you have that turning point that this is actually something serious? This is something legitimate Like, is there a moment that you can think back when it went from just something as fun to something that want to pursue further?
Okay, so I was analyzing so many competitors, even though my name memory is terrible. I'm sorry for that. But I can remember very well what these people felt or what they actually broke on the mat or on the, I don't know how is this say, cage. No, there is no cage. So on the mat, right? Also competitors. So let me tell you, like, there was somebody who was a fighter and was facing with someone who basically didn't really have a martial arts background, and that martial artist still got knocked out, so it's not only about the skill. Martial artists sometimes in the cage, they don't really have time to think, and they kind of forced to rush, so they just fighting from their nature, right? Here, when you're facing your opponent, you have to look deep in their eyes, and lots of them get freezed or they can't handle when you're staring each other, and some of them just want to maybe rush their slap. They want to get through on it. And while they're trying to rush their slap, they may do mistakes. So it's I feel that those couple seconds when you are there, it feels a bit longer. You can't hide, you can't avoid your opponent. He is there. You can't like block your face. You have to give your face. So it actually needs so much courage too. I think in spiritual way, it's a lot more.
Do you think, as you just alluded to with, speeding up, do you think that's a sense of insecurity or doubt or, something within that person that they don't feel confident, which is making them speed up to try and get through it faster?
Could be. It also could be. It also could be that it's something new kind of feeling in them, some nervousness, excitement. Like there's so many things is going on in our body, in our mind, and it's or reflecting on our hand, on our body. Somebody can feel like more stiff. Somebody get more like anxious, or just a bit sweaty, or just want to speed it up. So I think it's very important to be able to control your emotions, your thoughts in these couple of seconds. And actually that's gonna bring another skill, another level, your slapping skill.
This match coming up tomorrow night is at 155. How was the weight cut this time? I know you still cut weight. Obviously, your last match is at 145. Was it easier for you to make it this time around, or is every cut different and has different challenges?
So my last weight cut was the worst and the hardest in my entire life, but was a good experience. And after bodybuilding, I also had to force my body to remember the old method of the weight cut, which I did in judo back then. And I think at this time, my muscles, my body kind of remembered how it works, but I also kept a little bit lower my weight. So last time I was cutting from 170 to 4, to 145. And at this time, my walking weight was like 165 was the upper weight. And basically I just cut 10 pounds, but it's basically nothing to compare to 27.
Yeah, absolutely. You've had great success, obviously, going, in Power Slap so far. Is there another gear to your game? Are you still trying to redefine what it is that you're doing?
Okay, so as I see how Power Slap is growing, how much I'm getting appreciated, and as you see the feedback, the views is growing. It's just a good sign that this is currently my path. I keep training in MMA because it has its own beneficial for Power Slap, obviously. My future plan, when the right time is coming, I would like to also try out myself in MMA. I feel like there's nothing to lose, but currently, obviously, become Power Slap is my priority. I truly love it. I truly enjoying and appreciating the position I am at, and I want to fully maximize it.
If Jackie's watching this interview, is there anything that you want to say to her?
Jackie, I want to say, Jackie, that I'm a very respectful competitor, that she's awesome, and I truly feel and I want that we bring the best fire in this Friday evening. So the people talk about it years, that how these two powerful warrior women actually slapped the shit out of each other. That's what I actually, well, yeah, this is the truth, Jackie. Let's fucking do it, girl.
Awesome. We'll end it on a high note. Best of luck. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.